think we can roll with that. Yo, y'all, what's going on? What's going on, man? Good to see y'all. What's going on, man? Mindy, how you doing? What's going on, y'all? What's going on? And we are live on YouTube. All right, what's going on, man? It's good to see y'all on this evening. So y'all gonna get on in, get on up and up, off up in here. We got a good one tonight, y'all. We have a great one. We have a good one. We have a great one. Um, this right here, this one here has to be talked about. Um, once again, um, I thought long and hard about this particular one because I know, you know, some people believed it. Some people they said, ain't no way in hell, ain't no way in hell this can happen, right? Nisi, how you doing? Ain't no way. So, I just did a little research and, um, yeah. You said Maria said, "Great vibes. What are you doing out this late? I've been waiting all day." Well, god damn it, Maria. You know your boy got a job also. Y'all know great vibes do work, right? Y'all know I do work. So, my job is to still try to bring y'all content. Whether it's be in the morning time or it's in the evening time. I try. I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying to. I, I mean, I'm slipping, but I'm trying to be live Monday through Friday and hopefully on Saturdays. I'm trying. Okay, I'm really, really trying. You said hell, but we need some type of notice. How I'm gonna put the notice out? How I'm going to put the notice out? Right? Because I know if I put a time. See, so TikTok and YouTube got a thing to where you could schedule a live. Y'all know shit happens, right? So what if I don't go off that scheduled time? Now, one day I do want this to be my career. I want this to be my full-time job to where I want to stream and bring y'all information. I do want to do this full time, become a full-time content creator. But until we get to that point, bills still got to get paid. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Maria said, "Well, hell, call me." Who we got over here? Hang with Miss Jackie. How you doing? Good to see you. Amy, good to see you. Nobody's anything hair extensions. Nobody's anything but long ass hair extensions. That's her username on YouTube, and we just gonna stick with that. Nobody's anything but long ass Brazilian style hair extensions. Hair and stitches. Fat Boo, I see everybody. Y'all, come on, get on in here. I need everybody to come in. Maria, I know you playing. I know you're playing, but listen, y'all, share it out. Share it out. Y'all know I'm not going to get started until we get 5,000 taps. So y'all know the game. So while everybody is tapping, I need y'all to, man, share this live out. This is going to be a good one. All right? Mm-hmm. She said, yes, and we got nails too. What the hell with them nails? See, I'm tired of y'all be using them hair extensions, that glue and shit that begins, That's why I tell men, don't, if you dating a girl that got them weave and hair extensions and all that shit, make sure you don't get white sheets because that glue and shit be all on your white and you just took your comforter set to the cleaners. Then she want to come lay her ass down and put all that black shit on your damn. Just saying, sometimes it gets in the way. And then now you waking up 2 o'clock in the morning to go to the bathroom and you think it's a fucking ant on your damn arm. And come to find out it's rolled up glue. But man, she said, hell, here we go. But if you out there, man, making your money, you doing your thing, hey, man, make your money. Make your money and enjoy your life. So yeah, man, y'all keep tapping the screen and get it on, man. Share this live out, cause in a minute nobody's going. She's going to get on me in a minute. I know she gonna say something. She's new. She's new to the platform, y'all. She's new to my channel, so she's going to get on me in a minute. I know. I know. But everybody on TikTok, man, listen, y'all just tap the fuck out of the screen. I really appreciate the engagement, man. And listen, let me know where y'all watching from. Let me know where y'all watching from. While y'all tapping the screen, where are y'all watching from? Mm-hmm. Where y'all watching from? Drop it in the comments. We got Raleigh, North. Damn, Raleigh, North Carolina's country as hell. Ghetto as hell, too. Damn, the crime rate is just crazy out there. Maryland, damn, Maryland still exists. Okay, we got Maryland in the house. We got somebody from Russia. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Russian, Mother Russia in the house. We got Virginia. I told myself I would never go to Virginia. After I seen, you know, you got, I think Silent Hill and Wrong Turn, shit like that. I think they're filmed in Virginia, I guess. I don't know. Hell no. No, it's too woody. It's too many wood. It's too many back turns. It's too many cutoffs that leads to other cutoffs. Hell no. No. We got South Carolina in the house. We got California in the house. You say ain't nothing wrong with the VA? Shit. Shit. Oh no, not the peninsula. Hey, Amy. Wait a minute. Amy, you from my home. Amy says she from Memphis, Tennessee. So Amy over there in Orange Mound over there off Park. No, her ass over there in Hickory Hill, probably over there off Mendenhall in Winchester. I know she ain't over there in Harbortown. We probably just throw her ass back in the Haven, somewhere like Elvis Presley and Reigns, over there by the Reigns precinct, somewhere over there. I don't know. I don't see Southwind High School, that area, part of Shelby Drive and Hats Cross. And I don't see that part from Amy. I don't know. We got Orlando, Florida in the house. Amy, I'm just thinking out loud. We got Orlando, Florida in the house. Yeah, I see y'all. Man, listen, thank y'all for tapping the screen. We almost there at 5,000. We almost there, y'all. We almost there. Y'all, listen, if you're ready. Oh, you over there at the University of Memphis area. Okay, gotcha. I know exactly where you at. I'm glad they redid that strip over there off what is that? God damn it, can't even think of the fucking street. What's that street? Highland. I'm so glad they put that median in the middle. Well, you know, the Highland Strip over there by the University of Memphis. So glad they kind of put a little thing in the middle, kind of, make it look a little gooder over there. Because, it was looking terrible. Streets, potholes, especially after you cross that railroad track. Man, shit, potholes every damn well. All right, y'all, listen. You say I skipped you? Wait a minute. Where you? Hold on, Fat Boo. Oh, you in Dallas, Texas? Oh, shit. So Fat Boo is from Dallas, Texas. All right. I don't know if she in the Arlington area, the Fort Worth area. She said Dallas. North Dallas, man, they shit. Man, them YNs out there, boy, they don't give a shit about nothing. Nothing over there. Just ghetto as hell. They need to just burn Dallas down. You said the ex-mayor lives in your hood. Who? Who you talking about? AC Warden? Or you talking about Jim Strickland? Jim Strickland looked like a University of Memphis cat. You said Lake Tahoe. Oh, hell no. You can keep Lake Tahoe. Lake Tahoe, listen, Lake Tahoe, hell no. Not Lake Tahoe. I've seen too many YouTube videos about Lake Tahoe. You can keep that shit. You said why? Shit, mark it. Go on YouTube and type in Lake Tahoe and see what pops up. I ain't never been to Lake Tahoe, but I would never care. Not my black ass. No, listen. No, No. Mm-mm. Now, now listen, y'all. I'm finna go ahead and get started. I think we had enough talking. Milkos, man, good to see you, man. Milkos in the house, man. Milkos is in the house. Uh, Good to see you. Jim Strickland, okay. Like I said, Amy, Jim Strickland looks like a University of Memphis area staying guy. You know, his neck is still concerning to me. You know, we dealt with Shelley's neck. Jim Strickland's neck is still a little concerning. You know, because he don't turn quick. Anyway, listen. Before we get started, I tried my best to come up with the perfect background, right? The backdrop. And I tried to kind of incorporate, Allie somewhere next to the Playboy girls. So, I had to do because, after you hear, okay, what I have to play. Hello, Miss Outlaw. After you hear, they already cutting up on YouTube. Listen, after you hear what I'm going to play, once again, this is some of the stuff that y'all seen floating around the internet. And when people saying, oh, I believe Allie Carter, and you know what? I'm going to change the narrative. I'm going to start it here on our channel. Allie Carter, I can literally say everything Allie Carter said, she's telling the truth. She's telling the truth. What they say, if you know, you know. Allie Carter is telling the truth. Tory Outlaw never been through none of this shit. But Allie Carter has. Allie Carter been through all this stuff. All Allie Carter seen the best of the best. Allie Carter seen so many great things. So, theory-wise, yes, Allie Carter is telling the truth. But Tory Outlaw ain't never been through none of that shit. Now, you not late, Amanda. I'm just getting started. Now, who understood what I just said? Put a 1 in the comments if you just understood what I said. Spark, so y'all understand what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So we understand who Allie Carter is. Okay. Now I'm with y'all. You said I'm just joining what is happening today. Musical me. Listen, we just getting started. So man, just hang on, enjoy the ride. Because this right here is gonna blow. I told y'all I'm digging up all these videos. Shelly and Allie thought they can get on Facebook. They thought that they can get on Instagram and try to delete a lot of these videos. No. Great Vibes took these videos. Y'all thought Diddy had terabytes of freak-offs. Y'all thought Diddy. Hold on. Let me unplug it. God damn it. Okay. All right, just unplug it. Y'all see this right here? Y'all see this thing right here? Y'all see this thing right here? They thought they scrubbed the internet. You could scrub the whole internet. I got so many videos on this motherfucker right here. So when I'm ready to pull a video, I can pull it. All right? So Allie and Shelly, you think y'all got everything. No, buddy. Nope. Not with Great Vibes. No. We got it. All right? Now I got to plug the shit back up, but I'm not doing it right now. fuck you mean? You said that's the treasure chest. Yeah, you can't, man. Listen, come on. They y'all listen, they tried to scrub the internet. They tried. But that shit didn't work. I mean, they left up a lot of videos, but not the ones where she was sounding crazy as hell. So let's get started. All right, where we at? My computer's underclocking. No, the fuck it ain't. True Love, thank you so much for your daily heart meat. If y'all haven't given your daily heart meat, make sure that you give your daily heart meat. Now, watch when somebody give their daily heart meat, it throws it over to one of the Playboy bunnies. Why? Just watch that shit. Then it gave it to Allie. Oh, okay, I got one. How she get one? What the fuck? Okay, that's me. Okay, cool. Great Vibes got his. What the fuck? You said and you said them folks been quiet. Okay, how she keep getting the shit though? All right. Okay, all right, we'll work with that. And also y'all, I cannot stress this enough because y'all been slacking. Y'all really been slacking, all right? I can't stress this enough. If you can, well, damn. Who did the bubble yum? Who did that sparkle? Thank you for the bubble. Look at. Niecy, let me tell you something, ma'am. Don't be showing your ass on my screen, okay? All right. Don't be showing your ass on my screen. Thank you so much for that. Now listen, y'all see what I just pinned? All right. Let's make sure we get that completed before the live is out. All right. If you can do it, please do it. All right. Let's make sure we knock that out. All right. If I'm sitting here investing my time to bring this content to sit with y'all black asses and white asses and Hispanic and whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, help your boy out. All right. So I can let TikTok know, hey, I got engagement over here. Nisa, thank you so much for the big booty cordial. Let it, thank you so much for showing your ass. Thank you so much for the big booty cordial. Thank you so much. Hell, fuck, you know what I mean. Big bougie. Now big booty. All right. I want y'all to listen to this video. Mm-hmm. Listen to this. All right, here we go. If you're sensitive, this is not the live for you. This is not the live for you. If you a sensitive motherfucker, this is not the live for you. Because there are going to be times you will never know what the fuck is going to come out of my mouth. And if you are a sensitive individual, this platform is not for you. All right? Let me get that clear. Let it. Thank you so much again for the big booty cordial. Thank you. All right, thank you. All right, let's go.
Things for other stuff. So when I got into it, it didn't affect me as bad, but I moved my feet wrong. My feet were, I'm sitting in a wheelchair. So my feet, instead of doing this, I was doing this because I was kicking people.
Hold on. I want y'all to listen to this very closely. All right? I want y'all to listen to this very, very closely. All right? All right? Maria, you say you think you watched that video today? I want you to turn your fucking volume all the way up and just listen to this. And we're going to recap.
Things for other stuff. So when I got into it, it didn't affect me as bad, but I moved my feet wrong. My feet were, I'm sitting in a wheelchair. So my feet, instead of doing this, I was doing this because I was kicking people. Yeah, you don't do that when you're about to get tied up. It makes the ropes cut into your ankles and you're held upside down for a really long time and people are hurting you. And it was a cater event. And the only people that said something or had the balls to say something were 2 firefighters. They found out how old I was and they said no. And they were like, no, we done. We out. No, we're not doing that. No. No, we're good. They didn't call anybody. They didn't fight anybody. They didn't stop anything from happening. They just left.
So, when you are going to order or cater food for an event, you can also do that with sex. You can cater a sex. Also do that with sex. You can cater a sex with minors to come to your event. And this was a cater.
Now I want y'all to understand this. I have to pause that because we don't want to get banned. Who's asking the question in the background? It's like asking an open-ended question in the background. Who can hear that voice in the background? Don't everybody answer at the same time. Thank you, Dollface. Thank you. Like I said, don't everybody speak. Don't everybody speak at the same time. If you can't hear it, I got the volume up like crazy. Like I said, don't everybody speak at the same time. So let me see. Hold on. No, I got the volume up. No, but the volume up. We can. We don't know what else, you know. I mean, I don't know what. I mean, I don't want to put one. Let's see. You said that was a dumb question, Great Vibes. First of all, my teacher always taught me there's no such thing as a dumb question. No, my teacher told me. Okay. So what we see here is Shelly is, once again, this is part of the programming. Shelly is asking these open-ended, look at Dollface. Look at Dollface subscribe. Dollface, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Everybody give Dollface a hand clap or a high five, something. Give us something. All right, thank you so much, Dollface. But listen to the open-ended questions, how she's programming Allie. All right?
Sex catered event for policemen.
In Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles, California. More specifically, Simi Valley.
So she just programmed it to Tori's head that she was at a SMEX catering event under the age of 18 with firefighters and police officers. Okay. All right. Let's continue.
And how old were you?
15.
15 years old. Y'all, listen, it's a lot of shit that happened in her life when she was 15, okay? 15 years old. All right? Let's continue.
I lived in a Mexican foster home in Riverside County, under Riverside County CPS protection. I called them. We told them what was going on. I told them what happened. They didn't want to hear it.
So you lived in a Mexican foster home, all right? Enrique, Maria, you know, so I guess Enrique is the husband and Maria is the wife. I mean, you know, enchiladas, beans, you know. I bet you it was a lot of house slippers in that house. Like, did you experience the Bud Light event? Because you give, man, listen, Man, listen, let me tell you something. If y'all ass ain't never been to a fucking backyard Mexican, boy, shit, boy, I'm telling y'all right now. Bud Light, man, look, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all. No, this ain't the Isaiah. No, this is the no. This is not the Isaiah family. This is the Mexican family. This is come and say dice Ali Carter in Spaniel. Who the fuck is Ali Carter, right? This is these people. So it's Enrique and Maria. We just going to give them names. All right? All right. Gotcha. Let's go. So they decide, a Mexican family that speaks Spanish decide to adopt Tori, a black English speaking young lady, age of 15, that helped move her to parties that to cater to firefighters and policemen. At 15.
Not another report. Now, we keep getting pulled over.
Hold on 1 second. Milkos, man, my guy. When I tell y'all Milkos, when he get on YouTube, his ass be supporting the hell out of the channel. Milkos, man, brother, thank you so much for that $10 super chat, man. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Milkos, man, much love to you, brother.
Imagine that.
I wonder how that works. And then there's some people who are like, so what do we do next? I don't know, because we're trying to figure out what we're doing next. With a smile on our face, because in a minute I probably won't be smiling, because I honestly feel like I'm a puke on this camera. You want to see me puke? I mean, if you if you feel like you need to see that too, you want to see me throw up, because that's how I honestly feel right now, and that's more than likely what I'm headed to do after this video. Because we have to do something. And we're minding our business. We're trying to stay alive. We're trying to get some things done. We're trying to get some things in place. And once again, I have a feeling that license and registration, where you headed? It's about to happen. Ask me how.
But every time y'all get pulled over, y'all have a moving traffic violation. Crossing the double yellow, speeding, following too close. Every time y'all so-called went live and tried to expose the police officers, they tell you why they pull you over. Ain't no police officer just go pull you over just for the hell of it. They can't do that shit. That shit against the law. They breaking your constitutional rights. They need probable cause to pull your ass over. If they ass see a screw missing on your license plate and that license plate is hanging, they go pull your ass over. You want to ask me how I know? You want to try me? You want to ask me how I know? You want to try me? Ask me how I know. You want to try me?
No. Again. You know, sometimes because of the way that I started getting smart about the jobs. I wasn't really understanding the way things were going at first, and then I started getting smart about things. And then your girl started faking orgasms. And then sometimes that works to back people off. Sometimes that does not work to back people off. Then I can sarcastically smile at you like this. And you can see the fuck you in my smile.
That's the last type of thought I want in my fucking head. That's the last. It's 11 o'clock my time. That's the last thought. Is that shit in my head right now? What the fuck I just heard? Boy, when I get done, I'm gonna have to pray. I'm gonna have to pray after this one. I'm gonna pray to somebody. Boy, Hey, Tony.
And that would cause me to get hit to the point where maybe I would be knocked out, and then I wouldn't have to worry about what was going on until it was over. I had tactics. What can you do? And then the only other thing you could do is pee on people.
So for your ass to get motherfuckers off you, you just prop that leg up and just piss on motherfuckers. You just piss on motherfuckers. You just piss. Fuck off me. Get your piss. Get your ass off me. Just piss. Who mans is this? Boy, see y'all can't listen, can y'all believe that we used to believe this young lady? I've been admitting I used to believe this young lady. All right? Let's continue.
Ain't that some shit? Boom boom.
That don't always work, because most of those fools are like
That shit. Ain't nasty asses. And then the only other thing that you could hope for is that somebody kills you. Because then you're free. Yeah. I still remember that shit. Clearly. Having problems with that right now. So.
You remember being unalived? Okay. You say you still remember that shit. Okay. All right.
I thank you
Nah, thank you for talking too damn
for
much.
doing the research.
Oh, we've been researching.
I don't know what else to say or show you guys.
You said enough.
I do. I'm going to try to.
You said enough. You said
I'm
enough.
gonna try to at this next part 2 coming out.
You ain't
I'm going
got to try.
to
You ain't got to
with the
try
live
shit.
event, pray that I can get everything out.
We ain't
as
got
much
to
as
pray
we
for
can
nothing. You said
before we
enough.
run out of time, because we are almost out of time. And
Out of
I
time
am
for what?
exhausted.
You still talking?
And layers of exhausted. And on top of that, I wanted to tell you, see, my former name used to be Jezebel, but my mama named me Leilani. You
Now her name used to be Jezebel. Now her name used to be Jezebel. Boy, y'all listen. Now her name used to be Jezebel. Yeah, boy, you listen, you can't listen, y'all, you can't make this shit up. You can't. It's like, cause I listened to this shit before I brought it to you all. But just hearing this shit again is just like, it's diabolical. It's crazy. It's Jezebel before you became Leilani. All right.
know us all as Allison. Maybe
I mean, Allison.
That would be me.
Okay.
And then the one who made the bonnet video comes across a little bit different than I do. See, those sex festivals and all of those bondage jobs, that what I just explained would just hope for, I would just do, or just try to make somebody tick for, those cause splits. So what a child may be going through right now, being tortured and raped, that causes splits. Your brain has to do something with that pain.
Who did, I told you. See, y'all, I'm being very strategic with this shit. Who was talking about splits and stuff happening inside the mother's womb? The child being raped in the mother's womb. Certain shock absorbers and waves and stuff that they do to the baby while the baby's in the mother's womb to make that baby have called splits with the personalities and all that shit with the alters. What the fuck she just say? We just go rewind that little bit right there. Uh-huh. Okay, ain't nobody in the black neighborhood talking like this shit right here. The only thing we talking about split is that banana split. That's the only split we know. Is that banana split in the black neighborhood. We ain't talking about no fucking this other shit she on. She on some shit here, boy. Just let me rewind this right here. All right. Gone, girl.
Those bondage jobs that what I just explained would just hope for, I would just do, or just try to make somebody tick for, those cause splits. So what a child may be going through right now, being tortured and raped, that causes splits. Your brain has to do something with that pain. You know how people say, well, I feel trapped in my own body, or that's not me, I'm not that person. That has a little flavor to that.
All right.
I'm Greg.
I'm Gabby.
I really don't give a damn who you is. First of all, sir, you can get off my camera. You saying I really don't care. I really don't care. I mean, sir, we really don't care. So you just can get the fuck off my screen, sir. You Gabby, okay? All right. Congratulations. Now, I had to show y'all that. All right. Remember, she said she was 15 years old when when they had to pay for these when she was, I guess, auctioned out for these events, right? At the age of 15, doing Smex's job for it was firefighters there and it was police officers there, right? Yeah. And during this time, she supposedly be her foster parents was Enrique and Maria, these Mexican parents. All right. So are we clear? 15 years old, right? Got it. Cool. I want y'all to listen to this before now. Y'all listen. You said stop using your name, Maria. God damn it! Do you know how many Marias is in Guatemala, Mexico City? Maria, I think everybody's Okay, I'm gonna stop. I got you. I'm gonna stop. How about Maria? How about that? How about double up that R, W, Maria? Okay. Yep. I'm gonna get in trouble. Now, I want y'all to listen to this right here. It's only 2 minutes long. All right. This right here is gonna set the stage for the title. All right. But this right here is very important to pay attention to. Want to make sure I got everything. All right. This video right here. All right. Like I said, y'all turn your volumes up. You said Martha. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Oh, Martha, don't you moan. When I was in the church and I heard that, Martha, don't you moan. I'm like, now let Martha moan. If she feeling it, let her moan. Let Martha moan long as she won't. Martha was lonely. So, if she wanted to moan. Oh, Martha, don't you moan. If I tell. Yeah. They didn't have crystals and all them type of stores you can go to buy. See, y'all women, y'all got so used to going to these stores buying these alternative weapons. Boy, yeah. See, you gotta ask yourself why the fuck your ass single. The last dude that you dated, he walked up inside your house. And when he walked in through the front door, see, y'all thought Tory, y'all thought Alec Carter had a crazy story with that pediatrician and his wife with the dungeon, and she had all them Smex toys. Oh no, some of y'all got some shit. The moment you walk in a room, boy, that man, you in a whole nother dimension. You change, no man, hell no. Yeah, no. All right, let's continue. Shell Bell shared the live like somebody got to hear this shit. I need y'all to pay attention to this right here. All right.
I don't know.
I need y'all to pay. You ask who is this lady? Just pay attention. You're being educated right now about pig night. That term right there is very important. Pig night. All right. I had to find this shit on YouTube. Pay attention to how it's set up. All right. We got like a minute left on this. A minute and 30 seconds.
Secrets of Playboy. New episode.
All right. Okay. Now, so do y'all understand about pig night, right? Well, at least you got some type of synopsis of it, right? So we got that right there. We got that. Oh, this shit is about to get good. This shit right here is about to get so fucking good.
With Liberty Mutual, you can customize your car insurance to save.
Now, remember, he said on Pig Night was on Thursday nights, right? And with Pig Night, of course, no matter where you go, it's always a hierarchy, right? So when they went out to choose their women, right? They, of course, the dating scale. Hell, if you're in a dating marketplace, you understand it. You got your 10s, you got your 8s. You never use 7, right? You got your 10s, you got your 8s, and you got your 6, right? Your 10s is like, I'm talking about Jet Magazine, right? Your 8s is like your Beyonce's, all right? And then your 7s is like, it's like your average woman, but on a fine level. We know average is 5. Hell, fuck it. I'm like a 4. I'm like a 4, maybe touching a 5, right? Most men, we're honest with ourselves. Most women can't be honest with themselves. So, man, where you rank yourself? I'm a 10. Shit, negative. But so that's how they rank their girls, right? So they get the 6s, the 8s, and the 10s, right? Now, look at this shit right here, y'all. They told y'all how they get the girls. You said your battery died and I broke my ass trying to get back in here. All right, look at this. Well, you know what? Dealing with this whole Allie Carter thing, I've learned so much, right? And I can appreciate this because a lot of shit before dealing with her, I was dumbfounded on a lot of things, but dealing with this shit right here, it forced your ass to research. Because I don't want to bring y'all just some fucked up ass content. All right. Now, listen to this. You say I'm a strong 7. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. Somebody lied to your eyeballs. You may need to kind of dial those down. All right. So, but I appreciate the compliment. Let's go. All right, y'all. So y'all understand Pig Night.
Nurse, therapist, as a dance teacher, right? So, and I went through some things with my kids that I just, I've stopped and dropped what I was doing. Some of my kids had ended up in a mental hospital. Some of them had came from foster homes. Some of them just said, "Hey, Miss Sally, I need to talk. Hey, Miss Sally, I need a hug. Hey, Miss Sally."
Hold on. Milko said, "Great vibes. May I offer you to examine false memory syndrome? It's a real thing where counselors and therapists planted false memories in patients." Let me write that shit down. Where's my notebook? Where the fuck is my notebook? false memory syndrome. I appreciate it, Milkos. I'm definitely going to look into it. All right, y'all, pay attention.
I just want to go in a room and dance, and can you stand there and just watch? Yes. If that's what you need, let's do it, right? I'm just that person because of everything that I've been through. So watching things as an adult fucked me up. It's a lot to at 15 I was so lost because of everything that has ever happened, right? I turned into a point where I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if I loved someone that was hurting me, because I didn't know what else to think about it. I thought it was love, and at 15, it was always, every single night for me was, where am I laying my head tonight? Do I get to sleep?
There go 15 again.
Where am I going? Where am I going to end up? What's going to happen? How long?
Okay, so we understand that she left her mother's house at 15 and a half, right? Well, at least the presence of her mother. Her mother, that's when she went missing, 15 and a half. Did she not say in the last video that she was in a foster Mexican home? Did she not say that? Put a 1 in the comments for yes, 2 for no. Because I see Sarah in the comments said that I'm obsessed. That's fine. All right. Did she say that she was adopted already at 15 and a half? Because she left her mother's, she ran away at 15 and a half. Last video, she said she was adopted at 15 in a Mexican home with Enrique and Maria. And she was entertaining firefighters and police officers. Now she's talking about 15 again. That she didn't know where she was going to lay her head. So, Sarah, anyway, okay, let's go.
Do I have to stay up? And watching an episode called Pig Night. When I went, they tried to feed us, and I remember it.
Right there. Watching an episode of Pig Night. So when I went there, are y'all hearing this? Watching an episode of Pig Night. So when I went there, that's very important.
Because when you have to do orders, sex jobs like that, you don't eat. You're not allowed to eat. You actually have to starve yourself, because
we watched that 2-minute documentary. Do he provide the food? Do the butler provide the food to the women before they go off and do their job with his friends? Thank you, Shell Bell. Shell Bell, thank you. So, thank you. They bring them all. They bring their 10s into the room. They bring their 8s into the rooms. And they bring their 6s into the room. And they ask them, hey, what do you want to eat? They feed them top-notch meals. I'm talking about meals that we'll never see a day and me and you will never see. She just said she was there and they don't feed you. Okay. At 15. All right. Let's go.
this is about to get a little bit dark. So if you got a faint stomach, or if you just can't be doing it right now, just go. Don't even.
Yes,
It's a
treat
lot.
them well,
It's
Jamie.
about to get a lot. So just here's your time. Exit.
Now I want people to understand this right here. None of these women was coerced into this life. These women choose to do this, and I want y'all to understand that. They didn't do this stuff against their free will. This was a business. I know about that life. I never been in it, but I know about that life. I'm very well trained in that life. These women, man, damn, I can't say that on TikTok. These women was proud to do this. Do y'all understand? Especially like in the 80s and the 90s. Oh my goodness. These women were practically, y'all listen to me, get paid very well. These women would get groomed, right? They would get groomed on how to become that Playboy bunny. Do y'all understand what's going on here? It used to be a huge thing. But look. A lot of y'all don't know nothing about that. Like, that's a whole nother, man, listen. Y'all, man, look. and trust me, they love the money.
When you have to do those type of sex jobs, you can't eat because you will throw up. If you are doing anal sex, or if you are a guy doing anal sex, you will shit everywhere.
Y'all, I love the TikTok shop in the comments. You said half of the women will definitely get paid and proud. That is correct. Y'all put I love the TikTok shop in the comments. Do y'all hear this shit? She was there. And in her head, she was there. Fat Boo said high class hoes. That is facts. And they didn't mind it because that money was good. You said many had this dream. That is correct. See, so a lot of y'all understand what this lifestyle, right? So when you heard that, and I suggest you all to go research, right? Pig Night. Do that. Go on YouTube and find a documentary on it and educate yourself, right? These women was proud to do this stuff. Allie was there at 15. You said he took good care of all his girls. You said check out this comment. What comment did I miss? So you said Sage. What I'm missing shit? Cause y'all be she's talking about it, or you making up bullshit for views. Sweet, who is this Sage? Y'all, my computer finna freeze just for a second. Hold on. Truth be told, this actually a low crowd tonight. My numbers are low. But you know, people like to come in and say some shit. Y'all just hold on. Hold on, y'all. I knew that was going to happen. Just hold on. Hmm. Hmm. So you're Sue B Honey, and I guess you were 57 years old. Call you Sage. You got a picture of a drum set with LED in your profile. Look like you love pets. Um, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be nice, Sage. I promise you, I'm gonna be nice. Just um, just relax. All right, just relax. Watch your comments too. They telling me to be nice. I'm gonna be nice. Cause normally when people talk crazy, I go straight up and I pull up your profile. Okay, that's a nice drum. Watch how nice I am. That's a nice drum set you have. It's clear. You got LED lights on the inside. I bet it gets out of tune a lot, and you have to do a lot of tuning. That's a very nice drum set. Very nice drum set. And I'm pretty sure you're very good on that instrument. All right. Your channel said, follow me and I will follow you back. Let's support each other. Love you creators. That's very noble. When people follow you, you follow them back. I bet you're such a great woman. And just keep being great. I was nice.
Um, um, when this happens, your pimps will get mad at you. Really mad at you. And if that is a fetish for someone, they use that to their advantage. So if you throw up on someone, you will have to eat it. If you shit on someone, you will have to lay in it, have sex in it, stay in it.
Did they describe that? What I just played to you all, did they describe that? Just asking. Did they describe that? Right? This man took care of these women, paid them well. She said she was there. She clearly said she was there. What the fuck is she talking about? Let's continue. Remember, we use her words against herself. Okay? Let's continue.
So when they tried to feed us, I already knew not to eat.
Came through dripping, drip, drip. Came through dripping, drip, drip. Diamonds on my wrist, they dripping. Ice.
This idea that men have the power, it's only an idea.
When the monsters come.
Because that's just, I'm always told, like, at the end of a job, I was really happy if my pimp would give me grapes, because that was like a big thing of mine. I loved grapes when I was a teenager. I don't really love grapes that much now. They're still alright, but texture issues. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, so I knew, okay, we're not gonna eat. Like, I don't know what this is for. And I was told don't eat the food. Okay, fine. I thought it was because it was a different source of drugs. There's candy dishes in elite parties. There's always a candy dish. And the candy dishes I went to was always cocaine or ecstasy or weed or random things, angel dust, all kind of things. They showed us a room. They kind of made us feel like we were taking a tour of the mansion. Then they showed us the animals.
So after watching the documentary, right? Did they mention where the animals come from? Where the animals come from? Y'all hear what I'm saying? Where the animals?
They took us to a rec room, like a playroom. You know, Playboy has uh, I forgot what I was gonna say. Contracts.
Non-disclosure.
Non-disclosure contracts, where sometimes like there are celebrities that are a constant visit, and when they're a constant visit, these celebrities have a contract with the Playboy, depending on what location they're at. Either way it goes, but especially when they're a known celebrity, they have contracts. So it kind of keeps them safe. If there's a Playboy bunny that leaves, they're not allowed to tell who they had sex with, who was there, who was a frequent bunny, who was a member, or frequent John, and who was a member. You're not allowed to. Technically, when you work at the Playboy, when you work there, when you are on an intake and you work and you have a room at the Playboy, it is treated as if you have a contract. And you can't talk about those things. So for me, I didn't have that contract. I was brought in for a weekend, and when I found the episode of Pig Night, then I realized what was going on. And it took me, I have cried myself to sleep so many times.
I hope y'all paying attention. Do y'all see how she's bouncing from watching the episode to where she put herself in that situation? Are y'all hearing this? She's watching the episode. Now she took away the real the real girls and inserted herself there, as if she was there at the Playboy Mansion. So now you had people out on the internet, these gullible people saying, well, she was at the Playboy Mansion, being in the tunnels from Diddy House to the Playboy Mansion, or from the Geddes Museum to the Playboy Mansion. Oprah was down there in the tunnels. Do y'all remember when she was saying that shit? Now y'all actually hear the story. This shit she pushed out that so many people believed. You said she was in that J video, homie. Right? First of all, I'm not your homie. The fuck? That's what you put, the fuck. Right? Y'all grammar is just, I thought my grammar was bad. She was in the J video, homie. You talk about run this town? Listen, y'all. Do y'all remember when I played the video of her saying that wasn't her? First she said, I don't remember being in the. First she said I wasn't in the Jay-Z video. And then when she saw the Jay-Z video, she said she had to take a double take and be like, hey, that probably is me. I can't remember. Remember me playing that video of her saying that? So Rico, what the fuck are you talking about? See, you another gullible ass young man. Do your research, sir. Please do your research. And stop believing everything that comes across the internet. You keyboard warrior. Homie. All right, let's continue.
Times this past week, I ain't gonna lie. It's a lot. It's a lot to process. It's a lot to process as an adult, to say This was.
Say it. You made it up. Y'all look how she looking. Look, she.
I don't even know what words to put to that. I'm still trying to.
Yeah, you lying.
There's lots of process as an adult. There's lots of process that they were called pigs. You can feed a pig anything. Pigs will eat shit. My pig. I had a pig. I love my pig.
Oh, so that's why y'all went and got a pig. Because of pig night. On Thursdays. Where you said it was animals there. I just played a small piece of the documentary. Ain't no fucking animals at that fucking Playboy mansion. Now you got Susan right here. Got this damn Yorkie. Right? Birth. That damn birth. I think that's a birth. Something like birth. She got something. That's probably the only animal. The only animal. God damn it. Thank you so much for that, Nana pudding. No, Nana didn't send that. Thank you for your heart, me, Laura. Thank you so much for the big booty coach. Listen, what the fuck is she talking about? All right, I'm just asking questions. Homie. So that's why she got the pig. Her and Shirley, when they got the pig, to remind her that she was at the pig night. God damn it, that's the same pig that had the 19 virus. But anyway, okay.
She's really smart. So pigs are smart. And it was stupid because it's treating it as you can do whatever you want to the pigs. Just pigs. Processing that as an adult.
So what was y'all doing to the pig? Cause y'all had a pig and a dog. What was y'all doing to that damn? What was y'all doing to that fucking pig? Matter of fact, I don't even want to know. I don't want to know what Shelly was doing to that pig. This shit, y'all, listen, her trying to tell this story, and she's trying to remember. You could see her brain freezing up in real time. She's trying to remember the lie that was programmed into her head, and she can't even find the words. Yeah, she was feeding her pig bacon. She was feeding her pig other pigs. Take one for the team.
I'm trying to deal with it. I'm trying to deal with it a lot because a lot of people don't understand when you say sex trafficking what's going on. It's not just jobs. It's not just sex. It's a lot more than that. And in the show,
oh hell no!
Harbor Freight tools keep getting better with time.
No,
better performance,
better
durability.
They keep walking right up to the door of MK Ultra. They keep tiptoeing around it, but they're not saying it. But there's a lot that happened, and a lot of people watched. There's a lot of security that was at that mansion that watched. There are regulars. I know people know that there are regulars. You know, the people that play into the Playboy are your regular nasty, vulgar, raunchy, and they kind of sell their personality as that way already on TV, so people know about Jamie Foxx and Chris Tucker. I'm pretty sure that, I mean, I've seen a lot at the Playboy. There's many names that people seen at the Playboy. That's what it was for.
She can't even think of her lies, y'all. Are y'all seeing this shit? First of all, we got new characters now. We got Jamie Foxx and Chris Tucker now. Yeah. We got Jamie Foxx and Chris Tucker. New characters inserted. All right. Now, once again, I know it's late, and I'm really trying to get the energy to finish this live out. But man, come on. If after watching this live, if you still believe this young lady after this one, I mean, I don't know what else to say about you. Let's go. She's showing you right here, hey, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck to say. Because most people that have experienced anything, they're not going to have a brain freeze like this shit, what you see right here. No, they're gonna be very detailed, right? They're going to tell you A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, and fucking P. Let's go.
In the last year, I've never understood so much that the world is a stage in my life. This whole bullshit with Will Smith and Chris Rock. They're actors, y'all. They're actors.
Okay, whatever.
What blows my mind is here we go again with the whole world on one thing about an alopecia because of Jada. Jada has alopecia, poor her. Oh my gosh, it's a black woman in the middle of it.
I don't know how the fuck we go from talking about you being at the Playboy mansion to talking about somebody alopecia. This is not what the live is about. How the fuck we go from you at the Playboy mansion dealing with animals and doo-doo and shit to talking about Chris Rock getting his ass slapped by Will Smith? You can't make this shit up. You really can't make this shit up.
That's why he got up and slapped the shit out of him. Really. Because the same people that are defending Jada and the same people that are defending Will are the same people that was just defending the fact that when Rob Saget died and that guy came out talking about the rape and the anal rape of the Olsen twins, somebody should have got up and smacked the shit out of him. It should be talked about that it was a wrong joke. It should be talked about that was fucked up. It should be talked about that it's not funny. But no, we ain't gonna throw a tantrum over that because it was just a joke. It was just a joke. People
I want to
need
go
chill.
home.
Don't let it be a joke about alopecia, Jada, Will Smith.
What the fuck is she talking about? What the fuck is she talking about?
You know they staged that, right?
What the fuck is she talking about?
You know that the Oscars lost their viewings. You know that a lot of celebrities are lost their viewings.
Y'all, I'm still here.
Minds, right? And you guys know that a lot of people are starting to focus, and when every time somebody starts to focus, when people really start to focus, that name always makes me laugh now, but when you really start to focus on what's going on, then there's a big ass distraction that waves, and it sends shock waves through everywhere. Every time you open your phone now, how many memes have you saw? When it came down to Bob Saget and all those people that were making jokes about rape of children, nobody threw a fit. It wasn't a meme all over the place. Nobody was arguing.
Ma'am, you need to be quiet, ma'am, because listen. Let me get back on camera. If y'all see a little smoke, hey, don't freak out. First of all, Allie, did you make a post that you was raped by Bob Saget? Do you remember that post? You remember when you posted on the 90s news? I mean, on the 90s Nation News, whatever the fuck you call it, website that y'all on. Did you put a post up and say that you was raped by Bob Saget? How did you get to Bob Saget? Y'all, we remember from Full House. If you know Full House, you remember Bob Saget. If you remember America's Funniest Home Videos, you remember Bob Saget. This woman claimed that she was raped by Bob Saget along with the Olsen twins. While this video play, I'm going to find that fucking post.
And trying to get the opinion of the world about who was right and who was wrong, everybody took the side of the predator. You don't see the distraction. You don't see them playing on your intelligence again right now. Playboy is so popular right now in the stores. The name brand clothes and everything has Playboy on it, and everybody is joking about being a Playboy. People ask for proof of what I've been through.
Don't look at
I don't
Shelly.
think people understand what they're asking for. I really don't. Somebody tried to bitch and say, well, I've posted things on my Telegram that it's illegal content. No, I haven't. No, I haven't.
Yes, you
I
have.
have posted things that help people walk up to the door of what's really going on, things that are already circling on the internet, which doesn't make it right either. There's no excuse for that. I'm circling the internet. I don't want anybody to post me in a weird way, and I'm not going to post myself. But people don't understand what's going on, and when they finally see it, then it's like, holy shit, I need to get my shit together. But it's still not enough people. It's still not enough people. Child sex slavery is something that everybody can agree and say, this shit is wrong. It's fucked up, right? And that's why nobody will talk about it. And then when people do talk about it, they see it as a money point. We don't have any money. We've been camping. We have we just possibly found a place that has a bathtub, and we're super grateful right now because I need a bath. I need to do something with my bones because they hurt, and I'm always in pain. I'm sorry. People don't understand that this is the real problem, right? Right. Sorry. Ew. I know that there's a lot being plotted every single day on my name. That's what it is. Right? But we've left the fact of people calling us a victim and a fraud, and now we've gone to the fact that if I'm a survivor, then I've hurt somebody. If I'm a survivor, I'm guilty of some snuff films. If I'm a survivor, I'm guilty of things. And I do know that there are videos. I was actually just discussing some things with an insurance holder. Because we have a lot of irons in the fire, right? So I've had to go back through some things that I haven't touched with the 10-foot pole. I've buried. I forgot that it existed. I acted like it didn't exist. From the times that my foster brothers were raping me in my foster home. I'm gonna just try to spit some things out right now because I can't say them without fucking crying, and I can't say them without I can't breathe. So I'm just gonna try to spit this out as much as I can, and then we'll try to talk about it later, okay? But I've been trying to talk about it and it just won't come out. So I'm just gonna try to do this, okay? So cool. So here we go. All right.
Yeah, we the people. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck. I'm really trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here. We the people say, what the hell she is talking about? Playboy hasn't been a thing since the 90s. She don't know that. Don't worry about it. We want her to live in this dream, in this fantasy. And that's why I told y'all, especially when Playboy was really at his height in the 90s, man. No, it's not like that. It's not like that anymore. So I'm just letting her talk. You said she's about to tell a fantastic flood of lies. That's why you just listen. And I told y'all several times. That's why you just let people talk. Let them talk, right? Just let them talk. Amanda said, "Whoa." Tony said, "My God." Dark Matter said this story 100% worded to get her put away. That's why I'm letting it play. Let's revisit these stories. We got 8 more minutes left on this, y'all.
So, in a situation, I've had a lot of situations, so many to count, it's unnecessary. My foster brothers, my foster parents, I've learned how to barricade a door professionally. I've had many situations. I was living in a group home where I had to just talk to someone in regards to this group home, and it was in Riverside, California, and my group home staff, it was a level 5 group home, which is technically like a foster home if you know the levels of a group home, right? Okay, whatever. So the level 5 is technically you have those privileges that you can just kind of still come and go wherever you please. You still have the privileges, you still have allowance, you still kind of have a foster home setting, but you're still in a group home, so there's probably like 6 girls in the house with the staff that just come in and out, right? So there was this group home, and I was so stupid, and I'm not stupid. It was just my life. Like, so I know I don't need you guys to, like, I'm not fishing for you guys to be like, you're not stupid. I know I'm not stupid. I'm actually really intelligent. I'm actually really fucking smart. I don't give myself credit, and nobody gives me credit. I'm small and I'm short, but I'm really smart. But no, I was in this group home, and I was going to Rain Cross Continuation School, and I just got there, and I didn't want to leave. The group home staff was trafficking us out of the house. They had a board in the house with everybody's name on it. They made it seem like it was a game, like you're having to follow your program protocol.
Okay, so when you was in daycare, the daycare worker was trafficking you. Your mother, this is what you're alleging, your mother was selling you. You lied on your father and said he did something that would get a man put away for years, right? And then have a record, right, where he got to register. You lied on your father. You lied on the boys at school. Said that they raped you. Now you talking about some foster parents, boys, sons, where they are professional barriers. The fuck is that shit? I never seen that before. Never heard of that shit before. Now you in this group home and they have a board where they are. No, Tori, that board is to make sure your ass is at home. Is Tori present? Her name is on the board. She present. In your mind, oh, they finna sell me. The fuck? I'm glad that y'all are able to start seeing these lies. And she just allowed this shit just to roll off her tongue. Like this is second nature to her. Like she's a professional storyteller. 'Cause she's telling stories. She's a professional storyteller.
Okay, so your program protocol was to follow the program and to do what you had to do, and that meant having sex with the maintenance guy whenever he got there. The administrator of the group home knew.
So now we just inserted a new character. The fucking maintenance man. Allie, girl, you was so fine, everybody wanted you. Everybody wanted. Now remember, you was under the age of 18. You was 15 at this time. So much shit happened to your ass at 15. 15 been a very busy year for you. Very busy, because remember, you went to Russia at 15. Though, let's not forget about that. You was locked in the container at 15. Do you remember this, Tori? Allie Carter, Tori Tashina Outlaw. So much shit happened to you at 15. Wow. Damn. You said tell them how she got to Russia? Hell, I told y'all. She got to Russia on the B-2 stealth bomber. I downloaded something, right? Do y'all remember when Donald Trump had when Putin Vladimir Putin came here to the United States last week, right? President Trump had him to come here, and they flew. They was in Alaska. Who remember that? Put a one in the comments, because you know they had to talk about, hey, how can we get this shit settled with this war, right? Who remember that, right? It was just last week, okay? You see, Maria said, get ready. Yeah, so, Let me bring this up on the screen, right? I had to, okay. All right. Look at here, y'all. So, this right here was just last week. All right, let me clean this up a little bit, right? We can't have this shit like this all ghetto. All right. All right. I'm gonna make this big enough so everybody can see this right here. So as y'all can see, this is President Trump and President Putin, right? Yeah, pay attention.
I'm American badass, a bad motherfucker. I've been getting to the business since a bad little.
I'm going to pause that right there. Y'all see that B-2 stealth bomber right there in the middle? Allie Carter said she went to Russia on that thing right there. Now remember, the only person that orders that aircraft off the ground is the President of the United States of America. Allie Carter says she went to Russia on that thing right there in the middle. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That was a cold ass move. But this live ain't about that. Donald Trump, that was a cold ass move. Made on our president. Just letting you know. If you know, you know. All right. Now. You said, doesn't that just give you goosebumps? Man, listen, that's why I saved that video. People just don't know how powerful that particular bomber is. Right? Hey, man, he was letting Vladimir Putin know, hey, motherfucker, we got the baddest military, and I'm gonna fly this motherfucker right over your head. Know who you fucking with. Donald Trump is that guy. Y'all. I'm telling y'all. And Allie Carter was in that fucking aircraft flying right over Vladimir Putin. She was on it. She was on her way back to Russia. All right, let's go.
She was writing our names on the board. She would take us to these trips. She took us to the beach. She took us to Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the time that I went to Las Vegas, Nevada, and my foster sister ended up in Robert Downey Jr.'s room. So this was a whole thing in Las Vegas, Nevada, and somebody had gave us shrooms, and we were in this.
So now we just got Robert Downey Jr. Are y'all here? Yeah. Y'all, we just got another character in. Man, look, y'all, I'm telling y'all, you can't make this shit up. Yes, she got Robert Downey Jr. inserted into this now. You can't make this shit up. Amy, just to let you know, I'm in Cordova. All right, let's go.
Elevator, it felt like we were fucking dying, because if you have ever been on shrooms, don't do drugs. But if you have ever been on shrooms, don't do drugs.
Oh, this is for educational purposes only. God damn. Why the fuck she saying this shit? Who y'all think is giving her this stuff? Who y'all think is feeding this stuff to her? Huh? Who do y'all think is feeding this stuff to her? Right? Now, I can't talk about that on this. I can't talk about that on this live. Cause I have another video where I can play, but that shit would get me banned off TikTok. Of her admitted to everything when it comes to rugs and shooting up. Y'all remember that video where I showed y'all last year in October of her in the hospital, on that hospital bed? Anyway, let me be quiet. Shelly Gator.
Slogan for my life. Stay in school. Sorry.
And you laughing? You laughing?
The new DARE program.
And this is funny.
Welcome to Snack Factory. Here, we rethink
This is
pretzels.
funny.
These
Right. Don't do drugs. They're fucked up. They leave you fucked up. I've been fucked up. Don't do it.
Oh yeah, you know.
So
Yeah, you know.
So
Yeah, just admit it all.
we did shrooms. We're in elevators, you know. Las Vegas has all those crazy floors, and you feel like you're just fucking falling. For years, I felt like I was just falling. It was a fucking mess. And she would just let us go. Like, we had a community pass when we got to Las Vegas, so she was just like, just go do what you gotta do. Just make sure that you get back to the room, right? So we did. I dragged my foster sister back to the room. It's fucking horrible. Anyways, and we got back there. I was like, okay, whatever. And then she took us to the beach. And before we got to Newport, there's a part in Newport, there's that grocery store that kind of sits on a weird corner in the intersection. I know if y'all from there, you know what I'm talking about, but it's like the store that kind of catty corners, and it's in Newport. And we got to that corner, and it's a big ass intersection. It's really, really wonky. And she's like, take your towels off, take your covers up off. You guys need to like show your bodies off. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And people started honking at us, and she stood back and she's like, this is all for you guys. This is all for you. And then she was giving us and like feeding us to the maintenance man who was picking up the food for the houses, driving us to the DNA programs, driving us to the drug and alcohol programs that we were already in. It was.
Y'all, did she say that she was working as a prostitute on the Las Vegas Strip? Did she say she was working as a prostitute on the Las Vegas Strip? Did she not say that? What the fuck is she talking about now? So you was in Vegas going to a rehab. I guess this the same time when you was staying at Tupac's house, right? Remember that video? Somebody wasn't watching Little Tory? Man, 15 was very busy for her. 15, boy.
Supposed to be following our protocol, right? So he would come like during the week. And the thing was that is for you to follow the program protocol of doing what needed to be done, and the administrator knew. So she would put our names on the board, and they were in the living room in the house, and there was 6 of us, and she would just put our names on the board. And I remember my foster sister's name so well, but I'm not going to say them because they were minors. So there was our names, there was our ages, there was our weights.
Okay, so you're not going to say their names because they're minors. Thank you for respecting it, right? But you have no problem going on the internet and just telling thousands of people how you just went through this whole lifestyle dealing with different people under the age of 18. And you remember, you was very detailed. Very detailed. From the anal all the way up to... Mm-hmm. Okay.
How much medication that we were on, because in foster care they use the foster kids as experimental guinea pigs to put on random medication that nobody fucking needs. You're not prescribed to fucking take it, and then you're stuck on this medication and people are calling you fucking crazy.
First of all, that's not the foster system, ma'am. You was in a mental hospital, so they had to monitor your ass. They was giving your ass medication. You was prescribed medicine. Do you remember that, Tori? The fuck? You said Shelly programmed her with all that happened at 15 so she'll forget she was kidnapped. That's facts. You said she thinks it's the same thing, and I'm starting to realize that. I'm really starting to realize that. Foster home, group home, her being in the mental hospital. My goodness. That's why I was been trying to tell people, y'all, we're dealing with a mental patient here.
And you're not fucking crazy, you're stuck on SSRIs that are causing you to be crazy, okay? That nobody ever actually ran a fucking experiment on. They just run it on the foster kids and they give it to you and they log you up on all this fucking medication that you're just fucked up and you feel like a zombie, right? And the second that you start actually defending yourself and being a fucking person and ho! And being a person, then you're in trouble because you're actually feeling something and you're actually defending yourself and you're actually speaking up, but you're a child in the system, so you can't do that, right? Because that's defiant of authority. So that's what they call it. So yeah. We were on this board and she made it seem like the master bedroom, the deal was is if you followed your program and you're doing what you're supposed to do, if you're not kicking and fighting and screaming basically, then you get into the master bedroom. So there was like 3 bedrooms, and if you got into the master bedroom, then you were like the shit. I don't know. It didn't really mean anything. It doesn't mean anything now, but as a teenager and you're in the master bedroom and you're in foster care and you're in this group home and you have this big...
You're asking which altar is this? I'm still trying to figure it out. It's funny, Tony, me and you literally thinking the same thing. I'm trying to figure out which altar is speaking right now.
Allowance and you get to be in the master bedroom and you get to do whatever, not do whatever you want, you're just in the fucking master bedroom. It wasn't a big deal, it was just a thing that she said. So you weren't in the other bedroom, so you have bigger privileges and you get first pick and your name is on the top of the board. And she was giving us etiquette classes because I was a bitch. I'm still a bitch sometimes. Everybody knows I got a big ass mouth. It just it happened, but I wasn't the type that had my mouth open. When I was in the system, I was very quiet. I was very not quiet. I just didn't say shit about this, right? All of this. Okay. So I was that type that was always coming off bitchy, and I was always getting in trouble because I was always saying something fucking bitchy back to somebody because somebody was always saying something fucking stupid to me. So I still have a mouth. Okay, so she put us in etiquette classes because we were talking to
you said this is Maddie
when we went on these jobs, right? And that she took us on and that she knew of and that the social workers knew and whatever. It was fine basically for the group home. Okay, so then she went to try to take us to Hawaii. And I lost my shit. And I was like, I can't go. And I called my mom now and I was like, I can't fucking do this. Like, I fucking can't do this. I don't know what she's doing, but I don't know if I'm ever come back from Hawaii. She's trying to take us to this island and she said we have to get dressed up. We can't leave on the airplane in pajamas. We have to be dressed up. We got to put on dresses and heels and just to get on the airplane in the middle of the fucking night. And I was like, I don't know if that airplane is actually stopping in Hawaii. How many planes does it take to get to the island anyways? And when my mom told me like there's something else is going on, then we both threw a fit and I ended up staying back from that trip and not going and then running away from that group home because I was like, when they get back, they're going to kill me. Which anyways, they left basically a babysitter back and she was really young and she let us.
Man, this boy. Okay. All right. Okay, so once again, we've that's going on my list. Y'all look here. Okay. She really just messed up my mental. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't know what just happened to my brain. Man, my goodness. My boy, you said, dude, I didn't know Maddie stutters. Cause Maddie been, man, look here, y'all. I really don't know what to say. I really don't. Um, Now, one or two in the comments, one for yes, two for no. Remember, these comments will be seen on YouTube. YouTube, same thing with you. Did Allie Carter ever make it to the Playboy Mansion? One for yes, two for no. And remember, we watched the video about Pig Night and how she talked about it, and she switched from talking about the episode to actually being there. Also, when I watched the episode, let me tell you what happened to me when I was there. Wait, what? Right? All right, and I really appreciate y'all paying attention. I really appreciate y'all. Whew. Everybody on YouTube saying too. Listen, I'm gonna say this right here, y'all. I had to do this live, and cause it's just so much, y'all. It's too much content out there of this woman just lied about the shit that she been through. Now, once again, Tori Outlaw never been through anything, but them altars been places, right? Allie Carter did visit the Playboy Mansion. So did Maddie, and all them other altars that they talk about. They all went to the Playboy Mansion. They all went to Russia. They all went to Mexico. They all, had meet and greets with the president. They all met Diddy. They all met Snoop Dogg. They all met Oprah. That's right, Coco. And I really wish people can see this. I really wish people can see this. I can't stand that woman. I really would. I really wish people can see this, right? Because even looking at her videos on other accounts, just looking through the comments, just scrolling through the comments. I'm talking about even this week. You're talking about, hey, we stand with you, Allie. We believe you, Allie. Stay strong, Allie. People are still believing this. And I'm trying to show everything, go from every angle to show people this is all in her head. None of this stuff never happened. And I really won't, like I said, but we got to keep doing it. We got to keep going. We got to keep pushing. We got to keep pushing the word out. And man, y'all, hold on one second. Somebody said, Mama Formidable said she just sent me a cash app. Anytime people send me anything, cash app, I don't care if it's a super chat, if it's like over here on TikTok. Let me read this out real quick. So we got Laurel, Big Booty Corgi. You got Sparkle with the 3 strawberry. Laura again with the Big Booty Corgi. Shakira with the popular Beck. Daily Heart Meat. Laura again with the Big Booty York. And then, of course, we already talked about everybody else. We talked about Mo, Letty, Debbie, Dollface, Letty again, Sparkling Sass, Niecy, Letty again, Akira, True Love, all of y'all, right? You said so. I got a doo doo. Thank you so much. I got it. Thank you so much for the cash app. She sent a $5 cash app. I really appreciate it. And for everybody, I don't give a damn if your ass send me 75 cents. Right? I don't care if it's a penny. Now it's gonna take half of that penny to cash it in, but I'm gonna cherish the fuck out of that half a penny because it's from you all, right? People see what we're doing over here. It's not just me. It's all of us. People see what we're doing. They're pissed at it. Some people don't understand it. Y'all see, person came in earlier today, said I'm obsessed with this individual, not knowing the backstory, right? This situation is bigger than all of us, right? Because we trying to get a young lady back home, not her physical home with her mother, but back to where she's able to grow mentally and physically and financially. Because right now she's in a state of emergency right now. And our job as people, homie, our job as people that's understanding what's going on with her, hey, spread the word. Homie, spread the word. That's all I ask for y'all to do. We all do this together. Homies. You said this is my second time. Last show I did as well. Thank you so much. No. Never say you wish it could be more. Never say. Listen, let me tell y'all something. Anytime y'all donate to anybody's platform, right? I don't say, hey, I wish it could be more, right? That tells me about your heart. What you gave, that's more than enough. Right? It don't you don't have to people, y'all, we gotta get away from where we gotta, do over and beyond. Right? If your ass gave me $1, man, listen, thank you. I understand your heart. Trust me, I know where your heart is located. But you done enough. Trust me. Most people ain't even got it to give. So thank y'all. Right? Thank you. Fat Boo said if they would have listened before they talked, they'll get to the point. That's facts. That's facts. So listen, everybody, I want to thank you all. Who just sent that? Mo knows. Thank you so much for the hand hearts. Thank you. But listen, I really, really thank you all for joining me for this live. Right now we've been live exactly 2 hours. So I want to thank you all. Keita said, damn, I just got in. Go back. I suggest y'all go back to YouTube, look at the video, right? And just I am Angel. Thank you so much for the big ass gorgeous Amanda. Y'all look at Amanda. Y'all look at this. Amanda, thank you so much for the fireworks. Thank you. I suggest you all, damn, that was a nice ass fireworks. I suggest you all to go on my YouTube and just check it out. All right? Because once again, we're debunking these stories one story at a time. All right? And they don't like it. Y'all listen. Thank you so much for the big booty Corgi. I am Angel. Thank you again. Y'all, we are making a dent. Okay? We're making a dent. They are on Telegram, Facebook, and Twitter. Y'all, they starting to crash out. They are starting to trying to send out crazy ass messages and shit directed towards you all, her mother, and also this platform. Now, one thing I've noticed, they haven't directly addressed this platform. If they know what's best for them, they would not address. It's funny how so many people is coming after people that's supporting this support this platform on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, wherever you support this platform. They are coming after you all. Why y'all not coming after me? I'll tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why you can't come after me. It's hard to come after someone that's playing a video of an individual saying something, and then you play another video of them saying something again that happened around the same time, but the stories don't match. How can you argue with that? You can't. You can't argue with that. Amanda is showing out. Thank you, Amanda, for the actually you became the title gifter. So I appreciate that with the 3 hand hearts. I really appreciate it. Damn, Amanda. Damn, Amanda, showing out. I want you showing on out. Deborah said, "Thank you, great vibes." No, I thank y'all. Have you heard from Miracles? Miracles, great vibes. No, but she's still over there playing that video 24/7. But ain't nobody watching it. Ain't nobody over there watching it. But trust me, it won't be long. It won't be long. Me and Miss Outlaw had a conversation today. All I gotta say is it won't be long. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Miss Outlaw is doing what she have to do behind the scenes. It won't be long. She's taking it to the courts. That's all I'm gonna say. Deborah say everybody pray with everything you got. Yeah, Miss LaRonda is doing her. Trust me, LaRonda is working around the clock. Trust me. She's doing what she needs to do. Trust me. And you know what's funny? I've asked several times if we all just could come together and just have a conversation on this platform. Mom, sister, Allie, Shelly. Hey, come over here. Have a conversation. If you have a conversation, I'll leave you alone. But y'all still have time enough to go over on somebody else's website, platform, and still just dog this woman out, dog her family out, lie about all this shit that you've been through. The only way you can expose someone is bring everybody together. If you made an accusation about something against somebody, you bring that person that you made that tale against, bring that person and the other person together. Now say it now. I did what? You told Run that I did what? That's how you expose people. Never go off hearsay. Bring everybody together that was involved. If the name was mentioned, bring that person together. I just said run. I just, run. I just had to say run. I will go say Marcavius or some shit that they name kids now like Jaquan or Javon, which is what's funny that's one of my sons' name, Javon. Run, Ferrarion, Nectron, Selectron. That's a temp service name. Selectron. That's a temp service. You said time for accountability to happen. That's facts. Junebug came out in the 90s, late 80s. Junebug is the guy that wear the curls to the barbecues, like wear the Jerry curls. That's Junebug. He always try. You never want to. He the one that be like waiting outside with his Sunday suit on, like because you got to pick him up to take him to church, right? So he be standing outside like, and it should be when he starts sweating, his hair starts sweating with all that juice. Like Junebug is the guy that you never want to invite back to the house. Never. Because his ass always asking for something. and you wonder why every time he leave your house, some shit always come up missing. Junebug, I'm just talking, y'all. He said buckwheat. Now buckwheat had issues with women. Buckwheat was the black sheep. Buckwheat was the guy that never got the attention from no one. Buckwheat had why the hell she put buckwheat out there? All right, y'all, listen, I got to get out of here. You said blessings to, Deborah said blessings to Miss LaRonda. She needs our strength. Oh, wait a minute. Is that nail lady still in here on YouTube? Is she still in here? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Is that nail lady still in here? Hey, is that nail tech still in here? I think she's gone. Oh, okay. Leroy. Now Leroy had that Temptations haircut. Either he had the Temptations haircut with the 90-degree turn with the little mark in the front, or his ass was bald headed. You said I need a pedicure? Maria, how the hell you know what my feet look like? First of all, I got some great looking feet. How you know I need a pedicure? Debbie said, Bobby. All right, let's talk about Bobby. Lying ass Bobby. Bobby just be lying for no damn reason. Bobby got 5 baby mamas. Bobby is the one. Bobby never used condoms. Bobby was Bobby. Every girl in the neighborhood had Bobby. Hey, YouTube, I'm fucking with them on TikTok. They throwing names out there, and I'm just fucking with them. You said Bobby's mother name was Pearl. Pearl was she was fast. Pearl was a hoe. Listen, y'all, I got to get out of here. YouTube, man, thank y'all so much for coming. Like I said, if y'all haven't watched the video, TikTok, man, go over to YouTube, check the video out. YouTube has been great. Y'all are amazing. Man, thank y'all so much for subscribing and following and hitting the notification bell. Please, man, thank y'all so much, man. Y'all are awesome. YouTube, I'm finna get out of here, YouTube. So y'all take care. Y'all stay out of trouble.